Outer Darts came out with a new thing, and might be the best master key you can get your hands on. Hi guys, Hounds Armory here, and today we are looking at an awesome new blaster from Outer Darts, but first, the YouTube things. If you've seen any of my videos before, you know what I'm going to say. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It helps the channel a lot. Just keep that subscriber count wrapping up. We are so close to hitting 1,000 subscribers, and I would love to get access to some of the tools that come with that number soon. If you want to support the channel even more, just leaving a like or a comment on this video will help, as well as going and checking out my Patreon or my Teespring. Links to those are down in the description below. All the support I get on either of those platforms do go straight back into the channel, whether it is getting me a new camera or helping me buy cool new blasters to talk about. So let's talk about it. This is the Crooked Cousin from Outer Darts. It is the newest release from the Little Rocket series. This is the one that is designed to be an angled foregrip for blasters. We'll get to that in a second. The entire Little Rocket series works on these twist lock barrel system, which I only have a couple of. So here's the Mega Barrel, which is great. Here is the Half Dart Barrel, which is cool because you can load from either end, effectively having a speed loader. It zips pretty nicely. And finally, we have the 3-dart shotgun Elite's barrel, which yeah, I like that one. This is basically a fancy jolt with the prime out the back and a lever style catch and trigger here. You will notice that the trigger is on the back of the blaster, and that comes in very handy once you have it on the blaster, especially if you're using it as a pump grip, where you're not going to be accidentally hitting that trigger while gripping the blaster. While at the same time, you can simply just wrap your thumb around the back and pop it off. That being said, this is not how this blaster is supposed to be used. It's supposed to be used like this. I have, for the moment, put it on my Strikeforce Mark II because, well, this is my HVZ primary, and I think this is going to be a great blaster for HVZ. Once you have it on your blaster, it is very comfortable. Of course, it does attach through Picatinny rail, though I believe Outer Darts has adapters for Nerf rail. It's very nice, comfortable foregrip, really sits nicely in the hand. It is not hard to reach forward and swap out your barrels. And like I said, when you do use it, and when you do need to fire the blaster, not only is it comfortable to hold on to, it's also very easy to wrap that thumb around the back and pop off your last ditch shot. Now, it is very comfortable. It's a great blaster. It functions beautifully, but I have one minor gripe. And I'm going to say this with the admission that this is the high power version, so this is the heavier spring in it. But when I'm holding my blaster like I want to, I can't prime this blaster. Even if I kind of rest it, I cannot prime this blaster with my left hand. I have to move forward and kind of prime it, well, like a jolt. And this probably mostly due to the spring weight, as well as the fact that you're throwing this way out in front of you. So that's just kind of a bummer I have, and I don't think that's something that you can fix with this design. However, this might be an area where the Proud Papa, which is the inline plunger version, might actually excel over the Crooked Cousin. Is ease of prime, because if you can pull straight back into your shoulder, whether it be on a side rail or bottom rail or top rail, that's going to be easier to prime than kind of fighting the leverage of everything going on here. That being said, I really like this blaster. I of course got the kit, the build kit, and so it came in all sorts of pieces, but the harder bits of installation, like the square nuts here at the base, or getting the actual plunger tube in here, are pre-done. The two kind of sticky spots I had building it was getting the plunger rod through the base plate, in which it was just a little tight, and so just running it back and forth loosened it up, and it works fine now, and the more I use this blaster, the more that will loosen up. The other spot was actually with the plunger head. My screw stuck screwing the plunger head onto the plunger rod, and so I had to almost slowly tap the plunger rod in order to get the plunger head fully screwed on. I don't know if this is just a defect in the part, or which is what's most likely. It might be a problem with the design, though I highly doubt that. I probably just got a plunger rod with a slightly out of spec screw hole. But just be aware that little tolerance things like that are always possible with 3D prints, especially when you're trying to put together something complicated like a blaster. So in conclusion, I like the Crooked Cousin. Yeah, I have my gripes here and there. I wish it was a little easier to prime. Probably gonna mess around with some different springs to fix that. I wish I hadn't had those hiccups in the build, but like the build still only took like 20-25 minutes. So they weren't really that big of hiccups. It's very comfortable. It's just 2 Allen screws to take it on and off Picatinny rail. Just swap it on to any blaster you like. It makes a great foregrip. I have not tested it as a pump grip yet, as I'm not sure where I stashed my Caliburn. But from the footage Luke from Out of Darts has put out, I see that it works beautifully. And honestly, like him, I really want to put this thing on a Lynx. And so now I need to build myself a Lynx. I'm not complaining. This thing is going to be great for both competitive wars when you have things like Mega or rockets that do special things, as well as, of course, a shotgun blast always being useful. Or if you're running something a little lower power but want a nice high power shot, a nice elite barrel will do great for that too. I think the whole little rocket line, especially the Crooked Cousin and the Proud Papa, are really cool blasters that really fit a niche that not much else does in the hobby. So I'm really excited to see what else Out of Darts comes out with in this line, as well as playing around with this one myself. That being said, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I thank you so guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time.